Hello students, I hope you're doing fine. This is day 13 and I'm excited to present a new topic which I will let you know in a moment. On day 3 we learned the simple present, past and future tenses of verbs and I'm confident you remember. Today we shall learn advanced verb tenses. These are continuous, perfect and perfect continuous verb tenses. Just as we have the simple verb tenses for the past, present and future form of the verbs, in the same way we also have the continuous present perfect and present perfect continuous tenses for all three forms. Let's begin by first taking a look at the difference between a simple present tense versus a present progressive tense. In the first sentence, eat is in the simple present tense. What does that mean? If somebody were to ask me, do you eat an apple? And I said, yes, I eat an apple every morning. This is a generalized statement and indicates that eating an apple for me is a routine, past, present or future. Present progressive and present continuous are one and the same thing. In the second sentence, eat is in the present continuous tense. I am eating an apple. What does that mean? It means I am eating an apple right now at the present moment. Present continuous tense. Here are some more examples of present continuous tense. Do you notice anything unusual in these sentences?
No.
The verb in each sentence, such as playing, going, teaching, watching, reading, all these verbs are accompanied by a helping verb to be. I plus the verb to be, that is am plus the verb to eat, eating. I am eating a fruit. They are playing football. We are going to school. The teacher is teaching in a class. She is watching a comedy movie. Ben is reading a book. Just as the present simple tense, the present continuous tense can also be used in the positive, negative and in the interrogative form. You play football, simple present tense. You are playing football now, present continuous tense. Both are in the affirmative or the positive form. You don't play football, simple present tense. You are not playing football now, present continuous tense, both in the negative form. Do you play football? Simple present in the interrogative form. Are you playing football now? Present continuous in the interrogative form. Now let's look at the present perfect and the present perfect progressive. Present perfect tense, I have eaten an apple. What does that mean? It means that an action has been recently completed. If somebody were to ask me, would you like to eat an apple? And I said, no thank you, I have just eaten an apple. Present perfect tense. Present perfect progressive, I have been eating an apple since 10 minutes. Let's look at some more examples to understand this better. I play basketball every week. Simple present tense. I'm playing basketball now. Present progressive or present continuous tense. I have just played basketball. Present perfect tense. I have been playing basketball for 3 hours. Present perfect continuous. Past tense comparisons. What is the difference between simple past tense and past progressive tense or past continuous tense? Simple past tense expresses a completed action and answers the question how long. For example, I played basketball yesterday. Past continuous tense, on the other hand, expresses a completed action that got interrupted while it was being done. Let's look at an example. I was playing basketball the whole evening. Playing basketball, that is the action, was done the whole evening, that is in the past. However, it could not continue into the present because it got interrupted in the past itself. Past perfect tense explains exactly why the action stopped while it was being done in the past. For example, I had played basketball before Mary came. Past perfect progressive explains not only why the action was interrupted in the past, but also when and for how long it was interrupted in such a way that it could not continue into the present. Was that confusing?
Yes.
Okay, then let us look at this example. I had been playing basketball when Mary came. This sentence explains that the action which is playing basketball could not be continued because of Mary. When Mary came, the basketball action was interrupted. Now let us frame these sentences in the positive, negative, and the question form or the interrogative form. Positive or affirmative, simple past tense, I lived in London. Past continuous, I was playing. Past perfect, he had worked. Past perfect continuous, I had been watching. Negative. Past simple, I didn't live in London. I lived in London, I didn't live in London. Interrogative or question, did I live in London? Past continuous, I was playing, I wasn't playing. Was I playing? Past perfect, he had worked. Negative, he had not worked. Question, had he worked? And lastly, past perfect continuous. I had been watching. I had not been watching. Had I been watching? Future tense comparisons. Simple future tense. I will eat pizza. For example, what will you eat for lunch? I will eat pizza. Future continuous tense. I will be eating pizza. For example, what will you be doing at 1 p.m.? I will be eating pizza. Future perfect tense. I will have eaten pizza. For example, will you be free by 2 p.m.? Yes, by 2 p.m. I will have eaten pizza. Future perfect continuous tense. I will have been eating pizza. For example, what will you be doing between 12:30 and 2 p.m. tomorrow? Between 12:30 and 2 p.m. tomorrow, I will have been eating pizza. And that is the end of today's class on tenses, students. I do understand it is quite difficult, but the only way you can understand these tenses better is when you read more. Thank you and have a great day.